What's up, losers? It's me, Bo. We're heading over to Ronnie's house. He called me and said that he got a bunch of fuel stuff in for his Hardbody, and I know he's trying to, you know, make a lot of horsepower, so I imagine it's pretty significant fuel stuff. We're heading over there right now just to see what it is. Look at all the new shiny stuff that he got. So we'll see y'all in a minute, or immediately, whatever. So here we are at Ronnie's. We got one of our cores back for the intake elbows. We've sold a few and things are going well. We need to get a couple more made, so I had to bring this over here as well. Look at the fun truck. It's looking super good. It's about time for bigger tires though. I'm running 31, about 10.5 right now. Thinking about going up to 33s. I think that's the biggest I can run on stock height. Have to lift it up if I want to run 35s or something crazy like 50-inch ag tires. What? Probably not. It's so windy. We lost the hair for the top of the camera, so it's terrible wind noise right now. Boom, and the camera's charged.
Dang.
What's that? I already told them what it was on the way over here. Haha!
Cheap stuff. So this is fuel pressure regulator.
Okay.
There's some other stuff in here too, but I ordered all my fuel stuff, right?
Yeah.
So you told me that?
Yes, I did.
So while doing it, I was doing research and whatnot on what to and what not to buy. And this has pretty bad reviews.
All right.
But this is the fix.
Okay.
Apparently the diaphragm fails like really quickly.
Okay.
Or it even comes already failed.
Okay.
And you won't be able to adjust your fuel pressure. So you get an aeromotive diaphragm and you replace the diaphragm.
Oh, nice.
And then you have a nice fuel pressure regulator for way less money.
Dope.
So that's
What kind of money are we talking? Difference?
This is $40 and this is $30. So $70 versus $200 for an aeromotive fuel pressure regulator.
Okay.
So
well, that's a good savings.
Yeah, quite a bit of savings.
Okay.
The cheapest, like, I want to say name brand, it is name brand, it's Tomei, but I feel like they were fake because they were $108, and like if you look other places, like Tomei ones are like $250.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like they were fake on Amazon.
Probably.
So anyways, I got this and then I got this to fix it.
Okay, awesome.
Then we have a bunch of 10AN special line. I forget what it's called.
10AN for fuel?
Yeah, for ethanol. So it has like this hard in here.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's real cool and it's real easy. These are way easier to put together.
I know we did a lot of beating on the other line to get it together. The oil lines for both of our cars.
This is so easy. The hardest part, and it's just because you poke yourself. So you put this piece on first, and then you have to flare this out, and the hard plastic goes in there. And then you put this on, and then you stick this in.
Do you just flare that out with your hand?
No, I used a pick.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty hard. It's like pretty stuck on there. And then you tighten it up, and you're done. It's super easy.
Crazy.
So that's 10AN. That'll come from the fuel cell. And we'll go to a filter. Here's all the fittings. Oh, and another interesting thing that I learned. I'm grabbing them all.
What else did you learn?
So when building a fuel system, if you put a 90 on, it's the equivalent of adding like 3 to 5 feet of line to your fuel system.
You mean like resistance wise?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So don't put a 90 on. And especially don't put a freaking one of these things on.
A U?
Like that's 10 feet of line.
I don't even see why you would even use a U in your fuel line.
Anyways, the other cool thing is that they send you the tool for putting it all together, which is neat.
What is that? That's crazy looking.
It's pretty neat.
It's like some sort of probe.
Yeah, you stick it back in here after you get it all flared off to get that back to round.
Oh, okay.
So you can put it together.
That makes sense.
Then we have 6AN, the exact same kit, just in 6.
To go from the filter to the fuel rail?
From
Or the regulator? From the filter to the regulator? Am I getting ahead of you?
Yeah. This goes to the fuel cell, and then it goes to this filter.
How big is that filter?
What do you mean?
How many microns? Like how much does it? 100 micron?
Yeah. Then that filter goes to the pump,
Okay.
which is here. Nice little pump. It's 380 liters.
This an inline pump?
Yep, it's an inline pump.
Dang, that's a nice looking pump.
Yeah, 380. And there's like this really confusing equation to figure out what all you need.
Okay.
I'll put it in the description because it's a lot. So it'll go from fuel cell, fuel filter, fuel pump, then to this fuel filter, which is 30 microns. I should have got a 10 micron, but I got a 30, so I may look for a replacement element for that.
Okay.
And then that'll go up to the fuel rail, and the fuel rail will go to the regulator, and it'll be 6 AN back.
Do you know how many microns like a factory regulator for most cars are?
I don't.
Like for a 240SX or for a Nissan Hardbody?
No idea.
I know a lot of people run those twin turbo 300ZX filters on there. I think, did you have one on here?
No, definitely.
No? Because we had one on, I've had one on 240 before. I think everybody uses them. I was just curious, how much they filter.
The same. Like, the only difference is the
When you say the same, you mean like 30 micron?
Whatever it is.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's the same as what goes in this. It's the same as anything. Like, I assume, like, most factory ones are, like, standardized.
Yeah.
But I don't know why people put Z32 freaking filters on their cars. It's stupid.
I don't either.
A filter's a filter.
I agree.
Anyways, then we have this, which some of you will be excited about.
What is this? What's this?
This is our kit to delete the rear brake bias thing.
Ooh, people have asked us about that.
So once we get our calipers back, we can put it all together correctly.
This is a Willwood proportioning valve. Okay.
Yep.
And some,
Some line.
what is that? Oh, that's hard line for
Yeah.
brakes. Okay.
Brake hard line, and then this is just
Fittings for it?
yeah, fittings. These are fittings for Nissans. So they're 10 by 1 millimeter.
Do you use like a regular flaring tool to flare this stuff, or how does this stuff go on? How do the
Yeah,
fittings go on?
Yeah, you have to use a flare.
Oh, okay, cool. That makes it easy. Makes
Yeah,
it way
super
easier
easy.
than making AN lines.
Yeah, I'm not sure what size these are. The
Okay.
fittings for the Willwood thing, but I have some more fittings up there. And this will go like wherever the rear one of these is. You put it in line there, and then you can adjust it right here.
Oh, nice.
So it's pretty simple. But we'll go
Yeah,
over
dude.
that in a video.
And that adjusts front to rear brake bias?
Yeah, what it does, what you're basically going to be doing is your master splits it off equally 50-50 front
Okay.
and back, and then you put a proportioning valve in the middle, just going to the back. You don't worry about the front. And you put it in the back, and then you're able to either give it full braking to the back, or you can turn it down, because drums are kind of known to lock up.
Okay.
So you would adjust that so that it doesn't lock up, and then whenever you have weight in the back, then you can turn it and give it more brake, so because now you have more weight, so it won't lock up as easy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The factory biasing valve is what we're taking out, right?
Yeah, and that is controlled by the truck moving the spring on it is what adjusts
Okay.
it on the fly.
Interesting.
Yeah. So mine's already gone because we did it for the other how to install a handbrake.
Yeah.
But we needed to put one of these in anyways.
Because we just put your handbrake straight in line with your existing brakes, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And now we're doing it all separate because I got B-Banny's dual brake kit. So
Nice.
it'll all be separate. So this will go to one set, and then the handbrake will
What
go
does
to
a
the other set.
proportioning like this proportioning valve run typically?
I think all this was like $50.
What? That's cheap as crap, dude.
I think, I'm not 100%. Some of these are expensive. Some
I saw a Willwood proportioning valve and I was like, dang, it's got to be $100.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that bad.
Good.
I mean, I can look. But you can get like electronic ones, like
Uh-huh.
you know what a line lock is
Yeah.
for doing burnouts?
Yeah.
So you can get a line lock, which is where you flip a switch and it'll automatically completely close the valve and stuff. Plus they have a proportioning valve on top so you can adjust them. They make some cool stuff.
All Willwood? Is that what
Yeah.
you're looking at, Willwood stuff?
No, I was just looking at
Oh,
stuff
okay.
like on Summit and everywhere. So Summit rebrands Willwood stuff. You can get it for cheaper, but I found the actual Willwood one for cheaper on Amazon.
Nice.
So it's right here.
Listen, we do buy inexpensive stuff from time to time. We ain't over here trying to spend freaking $2,000 on our fuel system. There it is. $35, dude. Boom. It even says Willwood on the side. That's cheap.
Yeah.
That's cheap. And look, this truck was free, by the way. Boom. Free truck. So we ain't trying to spend like $20,000 building this truck. Oh wait.
I was like, are you sure?
Because I think we've already spent upwards of probably close to 10.
Yeah.
And then when we get like some $10,000 wheels to go on it.
Double the value.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, this was kind of expensive. This was about $650 for the whole fuel setup.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
It's not
to push. It's not terrible to push 500 horsepower.
Yeah, and I was reading online. 6AN should support about 600.
Okay.
And I think they base all these numbers on like crank horsepower.
Sure.
Like they're doing wheel horsepower.
Okay.
The pump will pretty much be at its limit on ethanol.
Okay.
Because ethanol takes 30% more, so
Right.
later we're probably going to run dual pumps.
Right on. Right on. Keep in mind, folks, that when we get this thing on the dyno, we're gonna get it to 500, and it probably won't ever see 500 again.
Yeah.
We'll get it to 500, and then we'll be like, yay, 500, and then we'll be like 350.
Yeah.
We'll tune it back to 350, and then everything will be over-engineered and overbuilt, and it's perfect. It'll be reliable.
Should be way more than enough.
And you want to run it on E55 eventually?
Yeah, that's what Arizona has now.
Okay,
So,
at the gas stations and whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
So what I want is a flex fuel tune from 91 to all the way up to E85, but
Does Micro Squirt support like a flex fuel switch or anything like that?
Yeah,
Cool.
you just have to get like a GM flex fuel sensor.
Okay.
And the only problem I have is I'm not sure how I can hook it up because they have like barbed fittings and I'm using all AN fittings, so I have to figure that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll have to figure that out.
So I don't know. So I may be looking elsewhere for something else and spending a lot more money. GM ones are like $15, like they're so cheap.
Yeah.
That's why everybody uses GM stuff.
And that's if you don't get one at a freaking junkyard.
Yeah.
That's like a brand new one.
So
Is that all the shiny stuff?
that's
All
it.
the new shiny?
I guess I can show these and explain these. So
Okay. What is these?
these are bulkhead fittings.
Oh, they go through the firewall or something?
No, they are going to go into the fuel cell. So the fuel cell has all 8 AN sticking out of it, and I'm not using any 8 AN. I'm using 10 AN. So instead of using an adapter to go from 8 to 10, where it would have a restriction here, I'm going to drill a hole and I'm going to put this 10 in, and then that'll be 10.
I don't know how Ronnie does this. I've been recording for like 11 minutes, and he's just been talking. Just talking about, like, you know, important stuff. Like, I don't remember any of this shit about my RX-7. Like, I'd be like stumbling all over the place, being like, well, anyways.
And then a 6 AN one for the return.
Oh, okay. Cool,
And
cool.
then a plug.
For your butt.
Yep.
So, fuel stuff.
Cool stuff.
What are we missing?
Fuel cell.
A fuel cell. That's right. Okay.
The
Are
most
you're going with plastic?
Yeah, plastic.
Okay. Cool, cool.
I was doing like a lot of research, and people really complain about aluminum ones like cracking and splitting, like the cheap ones.
It always seems to me like things that don't come directly from the earth, things that are like processed and then synthesized by man, are like harder to break down. So like, yeah, plastic seems like it'd last forever.
So yeah, it was a plastic one. I got off Amazon. All this came from Amazon. But the tank itself is Jegs. Like, it's a Jegs brand.
Okay.
It got shipped from Jegs and all that. It's like $180.
Is it on the way?
Yeah, it's on the way. It'll probably be here in the next 2 days. It'll definitely be here by the end.
Ronnie's trying to catch up to the RX-7. It'll be pretty easy to catch up once you get this thing running, dude. It'll catch up real quick. You know, on the street and whatnot.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's where we're at. We're just waiting on that.
It just occurred to me, like, we're going to have to race the RX-7 in the Hardbody.
All right.
Ronnie's like, tee it up, Buttercup. Because, I mean...
No digs, though.
Because, I mean, like, this thing will start out at 500 and then get tuned back to 350-ish. And I figured the RX-7 will probably start out around 300, 350-ish, and maybe get tuned up to 450 one day. Maybe 500, I don't know. So we'll have to see. Why no digs?
Because those will break really easy. Like, people complain, like, making 300 horsepower. Oh, I broke my diff. I'm like, yeah.
Dang. I've still got an NA diff in my freaking RX-7.
Yeah, no digs.
So maybe we could break our cars at the same time.
I'd rather not.
That'd be like the ultimate fail. We line up for like the ultimate local losers drag race, and our cars both die right there.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
All right, well that's it. Fuel component unboxing done. Bye.